G'day guys and welcome back to Jeans_gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video I'm jumping into the final seriously serious run for me, and I'm going to be taking out the all AGL team here. So I'm going with the 10th anniversary Gogeta lineup. Very intrigued to see how this one sort of works. We're sitting at 750k HP, which is pretty good. We've got a few, I guess, interesting units that we've brought along on the lineup, but I'm still pretty confident. I think we will be able to get this one done and yeah, get all the missions cleared. So we're going to start with that into I guess we'll have to do that because we want to get the stack off for the Bardock. So the reason I used UI in slot 1 here is because we've got the guaranteed dodge. From the couple of times that I've done this event so far, it's pretty much only supers in slot 1 with this Goku, so that definitely does help us with our ability to plan our rotations. You would have seen that I brought a unit like the AGL Vegito, who is really good against normals. Super attacks absolutely cook him, but because I'll just use him as a slot 3 floater here, it means that I don't really have to worry about him running into any serious danger, I guess. So you can see we've got a bunch of units that can do additionals as well, so I think that is a very impactful way to minimize the damage that this Goku is able to do. As you can see, he does lose attack and defense every time that we are tagging him with an attack, so that's definitely handy. Free to play Bardock, unit that's really good for sort of longer style content. Stacking that defense on 18 key and then 12 key on, attack on 12 keys, sorry. So can help put up some additional like stacks in there, which is handy. And you'd see tanking for double digits there, which is perfect. So the question is, do we rock it like this? Into that, maybe use Goku as a floater, maybe. So I'm backing in Super Saiyan 3 Goku with his ability to dodge here, perfect, because he does have that 70% dodge chance. On the chance that he had have gotten tagged there, though, we did have guard, so as you can see, takes double digits on the normal. And then we've got Vegeta in slot 2. He can get some stacks off here. Him stacking his attack before we eventually go into Gogeta is going to be very, very helpful. Ideally, I guess I probably would prefer to get him next to the Tech Goku, because then that's going to allow just for the top tier links, and we can pop the Gogeta active to then boost up the damage that Vegeto's counters are able to do. So honestly, I might float Tech Goku off on this next rotation, and then we'll go from there. So you can see little kid Goku getting the job done there with a couple crits, which is definitely nice. Cool. So far, so good. The fact that we've got 250k HP is definitely a big bonus. So bunch of attacks in slot 1, so that means I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to just dodge our way to Goku's 24 key. I'll grab those with the Tech Vegito. That leaves the AGL key spheres on the next rotation. So with those AGL key spheres, we'll be able to heal up any damage that we did happen to take here, but doesn't look like that's going to be happening. We get up to 13.4. UI Goku is always going to work better with other tournament power units. Super AGL doesn't really have access to a lot of them, and especially in terms of pure Saiyans. Like I am in no rush to bring the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta on this run. So yeah. But that's fine. As I said before, he is really just operating as our slot 1 dodger here. We're then going to get the ability to have his revive off as well. So that certainly works. Vegito here, he does have the support boost for his on his super attack effects, so that's going to help Vegito in the back end here at a 22 milli. And again, much like Gogeta, he's going to be stacking his attack here, so that's definitely going to be helpful for when we're going for those 6 billion counters that I'm going to need him to do. So bang, and he's also untouchable in slot 3 as well, so you really can't go wrong. I think bringing him as the friend instead of a second AGL Gogeta is definitely the way to go. I could transition you to Goku, but what we're going to do is that into that. Perfect. So we've got 18 key supers all around. Goku again, 70% chance to dodge. I have no issue in sort of relying on a 70% chance to dodge. I think that's going to work pretty effectively. Like, I guess 7 out of 10 is the obvious number, but yeah, it's not like the coin flip. And then we will also be able to activate his his grade 8 transformation as well, and we'll be able to provide that damage reduction, the 2-turn support, all of that good stuff that Super Saiyan 4 Goku does do. To bang, start off with another couple of stacks in here. Nice. Yeah, that free-to-play Bardock, really solid. And you know what I'm most happy about with him is that they didn't easy aid him. That would have been such a waste if they had easy aid him when he first dropped, like they do for most free-to-play units. It actually would have broken my heart, but as you can see, he's just good. Just really solid. So, what we can do is pop your active. How do the links go here? So yeah, we're definitely better off doing this. We may as well do that. Get a bit of extra little damage there. There's no real point in saving it, I don't think. So we'll get the extra key with you. We'll smack you out to 20 key. We'll grab that with you. And then we'll grab that with you. So I am actually just going to pop the 10th anniversary fusion actives on this next rotation. I think that should put a real dampener on this Goku's HP threshold. So in the previous runs I've done of this event, I've popped it and it literally hasn't even lasted to the end of those rotations. So I think this will work nicely. So 11 milli for AGL Vegito, and then a couple counters will certainly help his cause. So bang, there's the first one. Yeah, look at that. We love the crits when they're popping off. Bang. Yeah, if there was, maybe I could have even just floated him off to utilize that the extra attacks in slot 3 for the counters. I think that would have worked pretty nicely there, but you know, Goku, no additionals for me. Because yeah, you can see there is a bunch of attacks back there, but what we'll do is we'll just quickly grab that into that. Not worried about setting up orbs here because we are going to have the orb changing of the AGL Gogeta on the next rotation. So Goku uses up his super right away. 1.6 isn't much. We got the guaranteed crits here from being in Great Ape. So again, just that little bit of extra damage here. So yeah, 13.8 with the guaranteed crits, not too shabby. Really can't wait till the AGLs, like till the 10th anniversary LRs come back. In particular, this Goku, I'm really looking forward to getting to 79%. I did get both of the Dokkan Fest to 79% anyway. And I guess Frieza and Evolution Blue Vegeta I'm not too worried about getting those dupes. But Gohan I do have at 69%. And I definitely do like using him. The active skill on that physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is just too fire not to use. But here we get the transformation into AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's going to give us that support, even though he is going to be in the back end here. So what we do is we pop that into that. The reason that we do that is to grab the extra links. So here we'll pop the Soul Punisher. So compare, get the big type 40 million. Dang, that is a little bit higher than I was expecting. And then we're going to pop that one with you. So given that you got floated off, yours might be a little bit lower. Yeah, even with the support of Gogeta. Not many rainbow key spheres around, which is very annoying. So that's why I did that, in hopes that we were going to drop an extra one down there. We didn't, so what we'll do is we'll just grab that, and then we'll just fill out the rotation with that. But target mechanics, so all attacks are going to be aimed at our Vegito here. As you can see, big time damage on those crits. The Gogeta and Vegeta active skill turns, like I would be, honestly, I think I'll be surprised if the Goku does survive it out of this turn. You look at the fact that we're going to be performing all of these supers first, which is going to be raising our attack. As I said, the Gogeta support. These are going to be some pretty hefty counters that we are pumping out once we get these super attacks all finished. So, bang, that's number 3. Gets us down to 3 HP bars, and we're doing 13.7 million crit counters. Yeah. Hopefully we can get the finish with an AGL Gogeta Super, and we don't finish with the counters. But it wouldn't be the first time I finished him with the counters. Hey, here we go. I think it's really cool that they gave this Gogeta the final flashes, something a little bit different to what we're sort of used to here. But bang, there it is, done and dusted, full AGL team. So that's all the EX missions El Completo. Let me know what style of team you run here, because there probably is an interesting way that you could build this one. I just thought that the 10th anniversary Gogeta sort of made it look the easiest. So, as I said, let me know what team you use down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.